What is up, guys? The E.L.T. Nation here, and in today's video, I will be sharing my experience at the 2017 Southeast College Tour. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, and let's just start this. So this all starts off back in the spring of 2017. My church has hosted a Southeast College Tour where we explored different colleges, and when I heard about the opportunity, me as well as my church family and including my grandmother as well, we all were excited about going on the tour. And the colleges we attended were Atlanta University, Spelman College, Morehouse College, Tuskegee University, Florida A&M University, Florida State University, the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, Rosa Parks Museum, Dexter Avenue King Memorial Baptist Church and Parsonage, Edmund Pettus Bridge, and Dave and Buster's in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we left North Carolina on Sunday afternoon and arrived in Atlanta, Georgia late that evening. Day one of the tour, Monday, we started visiting colleges in Atlanta. The females toured Spelman College and the males toured Morehouse College. Upon arriving, I learned that Morehouse College was established in 1867 as Morehouse Seminary to educate freed slaves as ministers. William Jefferson White and Henry L. Morehouse were the founders. Mr. White, whose mother was black, and his white father had the idea of creating the seminary. He went to his friend, Mr. Morehouse, who donated land and money to build the school. We visited the Martin Luther King International Chapel. Inside there is a Hall of Fame with pictures of Morehouse men that attended and women who had an impact on the school. Dr. Gardner Taylor and President Obama, who received an honorary degree in 2013, were two men I knew. On the other side was a wall with pictures of Martin Luther King Jr. and the people who influenced him and people he influenced. The original building that housed the college is now a student dormitory. What I like most about Morehouse College is its rich history and a lot of famous African Americans attended the institution. Martin Luther King enrolled in Morehouse when he was 15 years old and finished at age 19. Next, the group toured Atlanta University campus. W.E. Du Bois taught at Atlanta for over 30 years and wrote The Souls of Black Folk while he was there. Atlanta is a private school and one of the best film institutions. We took a long walk to the athletic facility and met Dr. J. Lynn Dawson, the athletic director. He attended North Carolina State University and played professional football with the New England Patriots for over 10 years. He even played basketball with some of the students. Day 2, Tuesday morning, we went to the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. There was a lot of history about the violence, struggles, and discrimination our ancestors had to face in public facilities, transportation, education with the law. Also, exhibits about black businesses, the Montgomery bus boycott, leaders of nonviolent movements, and the bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church, where 4 girls were killed. After lunch, we headed to Tuskegee University. Booker T. Washington, the founder of Tuskegee Institute, also created this school to teach freed black slaves. The statue of Dr. Washington and a slave is inscribed with this quote: "He lifted the vow of ignorance from his people and pointed the way to progress through education and industry." George Washington Carver's agricultural experiments made Tuskegee the best-known black college in America. The chapel was destroyed by the Ku Klux Klan, they said. It was rebuilt and has the only African-American stained glass window with titles of gospel songs embossed on it. Some parts of the window are original paintings. Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver are both buried on the campus, along with some presidents and their wives. Day 3, we were in Montgomery, Alabama. Before we started our tours for the day, we had a chance to speak with Mrs. Peggy Wallace Kennedy, daughter of Governor George Wallace, her husband and son. Mrs. Kennedy was the keynote speaker at a Unity Awards breakfast. We were also in the Montgomery newspaper that day. Next, we walked to the Rosa Parks Museum. There, we learned more about the Montgomery bus boycott. After leaving the museum, we went to Dexter Avenue King Memorial Baptist Church. Dr. King was the pastor there for 6 years. The church was so important to him that he named his son Dexter. We then got on a bus and traveled to Selma, Alabama, the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Bloody Sunday, which was on March 17, 1965, one of the most terrible incidents inflicted upon African American people on U.S. land. Governor George Wallace was the governor of Alabama during this time. He was a strong advocate of discrimination and violence upon African Americans in the South. Day 4, Thursday, we toured Florida A&M in Tallahassee, Florida. We spent the majority of time at the School of Business at FAMU. Their business school is one of the best in the country. All of their graduates leave school with a good job. The School of Business has partnerships with top businesses in America for recruitment. We then went to the athletic facility for a general overview of the school. Day 5, Friday, this was the last day, We traveled home, and before we did that, we stopped at Dave & Buster's in Charlotte, North Carolina for some fun, dinner, and an award ceremony. I received an award for the first visually impaired student to participate in the college tour. And it was a great experience. And I enjoyed it so much that I even went back in 2018 and even in 2019. And that was probably one of the most memorable experiences that I had at my church. But anyways, that is all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.